Hi, my name is Michele Hutchinson. I'm with AutoNation, and I am a SOX Manager for AutoNation. We have approximately 325 dealerships. We have collision centers and we have auction centers, and we utilize Trintech for our SSC for all our banking and cash. So the challenges AutoNation had were they originally implemented BlackLine quite a few years ago, and with BlackLine, their month-end close took longer. A lot of their entries, they didn't have the reporting they needed for it, so there were quite a few things that delayed the month-end close, the reporting. They were looking for a system that worked better. What made it easy for us to switch to Trintech was my supervisor, who was here at the time prior to me, she had already utilized Trintech at our previous company that was part of Goldman Sachs. So we already knew what Trintech could do, and it was just a matter of switching everything, getting the proposal, and implementing Trintech to take it to the level it needed to be. The goals they wanted to achieve with Trintech that would help us were to simplify our month-end process, to create more user-friendly reporting, and then the daily bank-to-book process. It was a little more tedious and difficult for the banker, so this clarified all that. It made it more simple, and they were able to grow with the business as we took more and more dealerships and acquired them. They were able to just add reports and implement and just keep it running and growing. The approach for the implementation for AutoNation, it was prior to me coming, but my banking team, we have a lot of employees that have been there from 14 to 25 years. So the banking department, in implementing it, they didn't have the implementation with BlackLine that they had with Trintech. With Trintech, they were able to come in, they were part of the implementation process, telling the designers what they needed. They were able to give input on reports they wanted. Because they were included, it made it much better, and they went through the training for users as well. We implemented Workday last year in June, so implementing Workday for our HR and payroll system enabled us to start looking at reports that we want to build for the payroll department within Trintech. And seeing that Workday's here at the conference made it really good for us to see how it integrates. I think it's going to simplify our process for creating the reports since it's already there. Last year when we implemented Workday, at the same time, there was a big hack for dealerships across the U.S., and 15,000 dealerships went down for about a 3.5-week period. And during that time, we were able to just rush new reports out of Trintech and extracts, which enabled the cash department to keep booking everything. And we weren't behind. Even though we couldn't put it in the accounting system, we had it all ready. And as soon as it came up, they just loaded one day after the other. So we didn't lose any time, and that was amazing. Had we not had Trintech, we would have been doing everything manually. The end of month process is better. The fact that they utilize the research module has helped pretty much eliminate any loss. Our auto recon percentage is almost 100% for items. So we've purchased Cadency. We're looking into now having Cadency, Reconnect, and Workday. And it's going to enable us to grow more as we acquire more dealerships. And it's just going to be a smoother process all the way around. When we meet with other companies, whether it's just talking with other business friends, I always tell them, you don't have Trintech? You need Trintech. You need Trintech to control this. So some of it's that we used to host a lot of people at Goldman, a lot of different companies to come look at it and show them what it could do. Now I office from the house with my teams, but I still will have people and be like, just come over, come look at it. This is great. So I think that it's just more telling them, look, you want it easy, you want it to load, you want to reduce that loss and track everything. It's just a win-win all the way around. Each time I would come back from a conference, I come back saying, we need to do this, we need to do this. Well, now we're getting to that level of, okay, let's add another couple of Trintech people, let's get this growing. So I think it's a matter of us adding a couple more people. We want to do reports for other departments more than just accounting and general ledger and cash. So we're working with HR and payroll. We're going to be pulling in a lot of different things. There's nothing you can't do with Trintech, so it's just a matter of everything you can pull in, and it's just going to make it more efficient all the way around. We do utilize AI. We have quite a bit of AI, and the fact that Trintech is getting into that too is really going to help us even more. We utilize AI for a few things. We utilize it to pull documents. Anything that we can bring it in, we have our SSC that takes in everything that it can from the dealerships, whether it's warranties, deal billing, all of it. So the fact that we can pull it in and set it for AI to do steps that our teams are doing, it's lowered tremendously, and our metrics are they're flying up as we're implementing across accounting, all the different things. The fact that Trintech's going to have it now is even better. Once you come on, it is a family. It's still a family. The conferences are great because you get detail no matter how long you've been a user or an admin. You still get extra information. You see how other larger companies are doing it, which in turn helps your company grow with reports. Trintech has long-term employees, and they partner with people that have been around for a long time, so that helps. You can just pick up the phone and call and get answers and get help, and it's all about keeping your business, your loss down, and growing. Talking to people about the Trintech conference, there's a few here that have utilized it for a while, but they haven't been to the conference. They've been to the User Connect. So this year's their first year, and I tell them, look, download the app. You can ask any of us questions on that app all year. Even if it's just, hey, how are y'all doing this? You may want to know how to do something, or you may want to just find out how other companies are. I use that app all year to ask different companies things. I think the partnership with all the vendors, you can go in and talk to them about different things and take it back. Whether your company moves forward with it or not, you can get the information and you can either share it with your company or other companies as you go through roundtables and stuff. So I think the conference gives you a lot more information. It helps you network, and it just helps you see what other companies are doing that maybe you didn't even know were possible.